everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The Bulls will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The option look. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, USF. Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll take it himself on the read option. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. On the option. He'll do it himself. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Kick is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks the tackle. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Off play action. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Now, you talk about a sideline that was jacked up, excited for the big punt return. And then, man, he makes the big mistake, puts it on the deck, and the momentum goes shifted right back to the other side.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Going right to work up top. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Give to the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. That punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mooney. He slings it deep to the left. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they'll get him down after a solid return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Give to the big fullback. Can't get him to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Judicials send out the punt unit. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Fires on the move, working that left side. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going.
Turning it on at the 30. The tap. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Washington. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Run it with the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block, and the returner will be brought down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's loose. The tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Bulls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Sees the shoulders turn and goes right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And to get rid of it quickly.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Russo. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Snowed under by the defense. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Mooney. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, South Florida.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Judicials decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Mooney. Gets it out quickly. Oh, it just keeps moving. There he goes. Touchdown, USF. A great catch and run for 6.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Oh, he got loose.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Riggs. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Quick toss.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown Bulls! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. Shows him the stiff arm. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll run the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Judicials will have it 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the Judicials are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. The short hands, it's made. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking left. Wide open downfield. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Motion from the back. The give to the big fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Check him out. And the judicials line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the returner is stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shakes off the defender. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls are flying down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They want to run this quarterback. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Texas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.